that non-releasable?
Pardon me, sir?
We're live.
Okay.
Let's go, run, Matt!
Let it go up.
Behind you!
Okay, I'm gonna need you to help me.
Okay.
Move your leg! Let's go, White! Yeah, good job down there,
Yeah, Coach, it's a little twisted.
Yeah, with the zip ties. I got you.
Got him, Matt. Way to go, defense! Come on, let's go! Put that on case!
Wow, we're
Come on, strong here, White!
Hey folks, welcome to the Denver Elite Network.
Good game!
You're seeing the last few minutes of my brain's a little rattled. This is Long Island Express, the team that we lost to by 1 goal last weekend, and then whatever this other team is that we beat more handily.
Yeah, this is leading edge. Right?
Leading Edge, right. I had that earlier. Looks like the end of game. Our boys are suiting up. We're going to be playing Express North, which is a team out of kind of the Connecticut, New York line. Really solid team. Express North is 1-1 on the day. Lost in overtime to Legacy. I think we might play tomorrow. So we'll see how our boys come out and play, and if they can bring the same energy that they brought to the BBL game. It's really hard to tell. Talking to Coach Jack DiBenedetto between games, he felt like this team we're playing in this final matchup is probably going to be a tougher game, a better team than the BBL team. Watching them play, they definitely have some skills. They have some big middies who can run and shoot. Their goaltending's solid as to be expected. And yet, in that game, I don't think Legacy put as much pressure on them as we did on BBL. Our defense, when it's talking and well organized, really puts a lot of pressure on.
Oh, it's 11?
Yeah,
Not
so it's
10?
11. Yeah, it's 11-minute quarters.
When did you figure that out?
I read the rules. It's amazing what happens when you read.
When you read?
Right, yeah. I mean, it's a challenge for men generally to read
The directions.
instructions, but just try and bring a little humility to it. Gather information from all the best sources, yeah. So it's 11-minute quarters. The penalty, running quarters, stop time in the last 2 minutes. I think if the game's close, the penalties are running time. They start on the first whistle after the infraction, and they're kept on the field. So not a lot of time for a penalty if it's a technical foul. Probably 30 to 40 seconds. Or really a solid minute if you have the ball in there and you're moving it around. Great trail check. So my number is 720-323-0946. If you have any shout outs you want me to give or any specific questions you want me to answer, feel free to text me. I will try and do my best to look at my phone. Okay, and at the end of that last game, I know Coach Mandia is really happy with the boys. That's the highest ranked team they've ever won, and they should be proud. And his point was they kind of let down in the last 4 minutes of the game, let that team come back close. Made the point that these good East Coast teams are used to playing these one goal and overtime games, and they're going to fight till the end, so you really got to close it out. And then also the importance of ground balls, particularly when you're not opposed. If that ball is on the ground and you don't have pressure on you, it's at this level, you need to get it off the ground. So we really refer to those as first time ground balls.
Box, box. Let it go, Max!
Hey, we're getting ready to take the opening face-off here. It's going to be really interesting. I was just talking with Grant, wondering what the
I kind of want to film today.
Long Island energy is, what they think. I'm imagining they're probably pretty confident. This isn't Long Island, this is Express North. So, but still, I imagine they're pretty confident. They do look large. I think they'll be probably surprised by the amount of pressure our defense puts on them. The boys are pretty loose. I just started again, so we got a 15-second. Yeah, keep that. Tell me like 15 seconds. Is the sound working now? Hold on. All right, let's get a sound check. If you can hear, you can shoot me a text or Grant a text. Are we good now, Ethan? All right, looks like Wyatt Hurd near wing, Crew, and Connor, Liam, Charlie, Ben, starting attack. Yeah, okay, we're good live. Gordon Reynolds, MDT, and Wade with Noah in the goal. All right, let's go, boys. Face off. Good face off, man. This guy in the earlier game, he is really quick to get the ball up off the ground, and we're gonna fight and contest this first. Nice job, Connor Nesbitt. That's the bread and butter of a long stick midi. Getting the ball off the ground and pressure D out high. Great start to the game. Got to feel good about that. All right, we got Butler on. Ice line, bringing in Alex. Sean Butler with ball top right. Now it goes top center to Chris. Top right to Alex Rusmani. Look for, he's going to sweep across the top. Looking. Nice hitch, Chris. Oh, great save. That bounced up in the goalie, so that's a quality shot. Quality shot. Did you start the time, Grant? Great, I didn't. Oh, turnover on the ride. Keep on him. All right, let's see we organize. Come on out. This kid's...
At this time, we would like to provide you with a couple of
You motherfuckers.
Times first, help us keep the fields clean by throwing away all trash at the conclusion of your game. Also, RVs are not permitted to park at the DE Turf every night. Thank you for joining us here at DE Turf Complex. We hope you enjoy the game.
I gotta say, I uttered an expletive when that thing startled me again. All right, we're looking good, organized. Here's Gordon behind the ball. This is a strong right-handed attackman, number 9. He's got a good hard shot and good step. They're just taking their time. 99's a big midi for him. Number 2 is a really heady, thick lefty attackman. Nice. Michael's on the hands. Pick up. We're going to pick. Michael fights through it really well and takes the ball away from him. Great job. Look at Ben Gladstone running. And the ball's off the ground. Michael, watch your back, Michael. I think that helped. Maybe he's got the live feed going into his helmet. Keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving. All right, nice and patient. Here's Alex Rusmani, top left. Let's get this ball below goal line extended, boys. We're going to go top center. Butler, we're going to middle dodge. TT Alex. So Chris is going to pass down to Alex and then pick down. Pass over, pick over. Pipe. 2 quality looks from Chris Iceland, gotta say. I'll take those looks all day long. Nice ride, Ben. Can't argue with either one of those midi looks. I really want to see us, though, get that ball through our attack and get some movements. Quality goalie. He sees shots like that all day long. Watch Cutter. Nice job on his hands. Nice slide. Soaked it. Oh, yes. Enough pressure. Couldn't get it in. This is a good team. Patient, calm, looks for their matchups. The matchup that Express is going to like. All right, attackman on a shorty here, so we're looking to move her. We're talking. Wade Junkie's probably going to come early on this. Who's the go? It's going to be Gordon. Look at that. They were so ready to go. He could hear that RD was talking and ready to slide so much. They didn't even try. Michael stepped up, shut off that dodge look. Chris Iceline on ball. Yep, push him down the alley. We'll take that. Super sound defense. Super sound on-ball defense. Super sound team defense. See, Express is used to pressure. They're going to be really patient. We kind of want this matchup.
Way to go! Way to go, Ed! Come on, boys!
Some patience shown out of Express on that. All right, Azrael's going to take this with Sawyer on the wing and Connor far wing. That was a really good defensive series, right? And patient. They just waited for their moment and got a good shot. All right, run to space, Azrael. Run to space and then calm on an outlet pass. Nice job. Just over the stick of Connor Nesbitt. Nice job. Ground ball by Ian Connors. Get it to Shorty. Out to Charlie. He's just going to run and take care of the ball. That was a really good ground ball from Liam Connors. All right, we got Wyatt running Matty Doron center and Owen Burke out of the box. Owen Burke has ended up with a long stick, so we'll see what he wants to do for driving. See if maybe they run a TT play to try and get a switch. And we need to move this ball. Yep, move it through. Kelly Ryan swinging it around. They're doubling on him. Moves it out to Burke. Still got a long stick on him. I'm feeling like this Express team scouted us in this earlier game. Back to Ben. He's got Charlie on the wing. Here's a shot. In the top corner. There we go. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. 4:12 left. That was just a good, solid handle down the right alley from Wyatt. You know, they had to look at him. Then he moved it quickly through X. I believe that was Ben Dutton. And then up to Charlie, which is his spot.
Yeah, Charlie O.
Mm-hmm. Whole game. Yes, sir. Sorry if it's disturbing you. There's people watching from Colorado. All right. Right, nice ground ball, Ben Gladstone. So, nice ground ball, Liam. Yeah.
Super good stick, right? He's tripping the whole game. Going down the side. I'm watching my kids on offense, so you're down here. What are you trying? You gotta get low.
All right, we're not going to talk about that discussion. We got Chris Iceline, top, right? Alex bringing on center. Yeah. Zach Sean Butler down that wing, rolling. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Charlie O with the ball. Roll to the top. Looks at that, protects the stick. Yeah. Right.
Seriously, do I live stream my friends and family at home? I don't know.
Nice through. Nice. That's really good patience. Moving it to Sean to the, gets to the center, puts it in the goal. Right. Sean Butler, really patient. There was a couple times when you saw like both Charlie was thinking about shooting and I think ice line, and they just kept moving it until
As
they
a
got.
reminder, teams, please help us keep the field clean by throwing away all trash at the conclusion of your game. Thank you.
I'm talking to him. I don't know why he's talking the whole fucking time.
All right, we've got Azrael for the face-off. Sawyer Hudgens. Looks like Azzy moved early, so it's going to be, yeah.
Hey, Andy. You guys get over
All right, we're going to have an altercation here. All right, this guy, Thomas Decanick out here. Moving it up, Thomas Decanick, Sawyer Hudgens, and who do we got on our long stick? Sorry, I got a little distracted. There was a bit of an altercation. We got, Will Howard's out here running long stick. They're going to try and keep a long stick on number 2. It's a big, strong attackman. And, yeah, 124 left in this quarter. We're up by a goal. 2, nice, strong pick. We got a flag down. That's going to be unnecessary roughness on Express for hitting that guy that set the pick. So 2-1's Denver lead. Denver lead is up 2-1. We just going to be going up. Oh no, they're going to call that on Denver Elite for running through that pick, maybe contact with the head. So we got that unnecessary roughness penalty. So if you're the defender trying to fight your way through the pick, you can fight your way through the pick, but you can't make excessive body contact with that guy that's setting the pick. And I heard some clicking, so he might have gotten him up in his helmet.
welcome back, right? Is that the quarter?
I believe that's quarter, yeah. So we just had a little bit of an issue. Apparently my commentary was taken as chirping, which I guess in New York speak is talking. Anyway, we got that resolved, and we're gonna just move on from here. Oh my goodness! All right, well, I think this is a good game for our boys so far. Playing smart, it's evenly matched. You can really see that it places a huge premium on moving this ball in order to get shots. And like Chris Iceland's an outstanding shooter. He had 2 good looks at the cage, but we just see even at this level that it just makes it easier on the shooters if that goalie has to move before he makes that save. And I think Chris actually hit a pipe and maybe his foot on one of those. So we've got to feel pretty good about this. Now, okay. I can't really tell you what the penalty was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you have any idea what that penalty was?
Man down, I think.
We're man up. We're man up. We are man up. Ice line, Butler, Rizmani at midfield, O'Brien, Connors with an S, and Burke at attack. We'll run a little bit of a different play here. Like this is going to come down. Oh, nice. We're changing our man up play. Back to Chris Iceland at X, moving it up to Burke. Got to make that catch. Got to secure their ball. All right, Alex, Butler, Charlie O. Behind the cage to Liam, looking for a cutter. Let's move the ball. Nice catch. Nice catch. It's a good look. Tried to look inside Alex. He was open for a minute, but that long stick was able to knock the ball down. That's good pressure. We're making him spend some time clearing it. That's what we want. Ball's on the ground. Send it here. Contested. That's a heck of a clearing pass. And they're in. We're going to be even up. Sean Butler's playing defense, and he's great. It looks like we're still extra. We should be even soon. Okay. Oh, man, he danced the sidelines. They got away with one there. But the referee was right in position, so we'll just assume he did a good job. The referees have been calling good games, in my opinion. Letting fouls go, calling the necessary fouls. Really makes for a much more pleasant. Here's Max Miles on number 9. He's going to roll. He likes that shot from up the hash. 49 and 99 is a big Dodger. He likes to shoot. They're looking to get their ball to the attack, and I'd welcome that, frankly. Any matchup with Wade Jonke is probably one in our favor. There's Max Miles at X. He's going to split right. Strong right-handed Dodger. They get the pick. Great slide by Sean Butler, and Rismani recovers once again. Number 2 here, he's quick with the shot off of that left wing. He's got really good vision. Wade's on him. No, I'm not going to let him get topside. That's a big, tough, athletic attack when Connor came out, brought it. Wade made him shoot off balance. We've got Alex at X playing some defense. We're probably looking to slide early on this. Ian Connors is going to get pulled into the middle. Connor, who's their slide? Max Miles is coming early. We've got to go on that. They really put him in a tough position, but I think the long stick has got to get out on that drive. Here's Connor Nesbitt. So they're inverting their middies. Throwing it across. That's great. This Express team is really patient on offense. And we likewise are showing a lot of patience and composure on defense. I think this might be their biggest dodging midi that they're trying to get his hands free. Nice recovery by Sean Butler. He flashed, showing he was doubling. Got the guy to move the ball, and then Sean was able to get back inside. We're going to want to go early. We're getting organized. We've got to turn our heads. Who's our long stick that's going to go? Yep, there we go. There's our slide. They snuck around behind us, and they put it off the near pipe. Noah didn't give him anything to shoot at. I'm not really sure if that was pipe or goal, or goalie, I should say. Back to X. Wade's coming out to play him. Really patient offense once again. Red Ohio. It's the call. Back through X. Goal line extended. Top left. Center. Top right. Goal line extended right. Back through X. Right side, left side, top left, top center. Top right. Goal line extended again. Nice job working through that pick. And they got Cutter inside, double on the ball. Able to run out. They can watch the backside. Nice catch. Oh, Noah drops to the ground and fights off that shot. Great play. Great job, Noah. That was just excellent offense and defense. Skilled players on both sides. You know, our defense looks really composed. They're matched up. This is a big shot for them. Nice job. Noah just stood in there. The guy, it's too little margin. And did you see if that was off Noah or the post? I think the post. All the same, I think if it had been inside the post, it would have been off Noah. He was in good position on that. All right, let's see what Ian does. You know what's interesting is that they don't seem to be making our defense work very hard, so we look calm and composed. Going back to X. He's going to go right. Get to that corner. Wade shuts him out, drives him all the way out. Nice job, Wade. Classic Wade Jonke defense. Hard on the hands. Great, strong body. Nowhere to go. We'll take this matchup. That's a favorable matchup for us. Great cut. Great cut. Great cut. Number 2 is a quality feeder for Express. But you saw what they did too, right? They moved it to that far side and then cut from the far side. So makes it tough on the defense when you're moving around. 2-2 is the score. 4:39 in the second quarter. That was a solid 4 or 5 minute possession. Cruz working it hard. Oh, you need that check, Benny. Good ground ball. Nice ground ball. Legacy's definitely in a game. All right, they got a matchup. Let's see if they try and move it to this guy. Nope. They're not going to make that high risk pass. 3:47 left by our clock. And Sawyer Hudgens on ball. Ben Gladstone's out there, and Thomas Dekenick. Oh, great cut again by 23. Great off-ball player. Two really likes to look for him inside. Ben Gladstone just running, keeping it steady. Great. Oh, nice knockdown. Wade picks off the pass. Oh, great outlet to Ian. Let's run. Let's run. Okay, let's slow her down now. Slow her down. That's great play on defense. Needed a big play. Got it from Wade. Intercepted a pass. Running Wyatt Hurd, Matty Dorr, and who's our third midi? We're going to run Ben Dutton in out of the box.
Guys, talk it out. Slide hard. Be physical.
This is good look. All right. I guess this is going to go to BD.
Physical orange.
Let's see what he does. We've got Charlie back behind X. Ben's feeling confident. Down to Owen. Charlie's crossing. Heavy check on that. Whether that goes back to Burke. Running hard. Running hard. Goes on his hands. Nice job. We got to keep running.
Way to go, King!
All right. Ben Dutton, center. See what he does for a dodge again. Splits right. Splits right. Feeling like in control. Charlie tried to sneak backside. Back over here. Top left of Wyatt. He's going to get to the center. Matty Dory back to Ben Dutton. We're going to explore this once again. I like this matchup. Charlie backside. Liam patiently looking for a feed. We've got 4 attackmen out here. 2 middies. Nice job, Matty Dorr. Just move the ball. Find a spot again. Alley dodge. TT Wyatt going to do a pick. Back to Liam. Dumps it into Charlie. Oh, couldn't quite handle it. Nice look. Wyatt put it in the net. Oh, great save. Holy cow. That's a good offensive possession. Got some feeds inside and outstanding save by the goalie. We're getting close to the end. Let's hold this ball. Let's keep the ball off our goalie. It's a good offensive possession and an outstanding shot. Looks like less than a minute. Oh, I'm not sure if that was off Wade. Yep, I think Wade soaked that one. Michael's going to take the ball in coming from that, and quarter. Halftime. Halftime. So along the heading of It Takes All Types, I was just chatting with an Express parent that I'd met last night, or yesterday. Super good dude. As opposed to the Express parent that took exception to our broadcast presence. But we overwhelmed him. Yeah, we overwhelmed him with, I don't know what it was. Okay. 2-2 game. Started third. Wide Azrael Connor. Burke, Liam Connors, Charlie O'Brien, Gordon Reynolds, MDT, and Ian Connor. With Ethan in the cage. Azrael, oh, nice job. Stacks him up. All right, we got to get this ball into somebody's stick. That's not what we want. All right, maybe we do. And he scores. So, shows what I know, right? Yeah. I'm really happy for that kid, Azrael. Lots of high speed, lots of energy, and honestly, it made me nervous seeing our foe go take a shot, but it worked out for us, so we'll take it.
Hey, Ben, it's got to be you, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on, Ben. Drop that, hit the ball, Ben.
Yeah. All right, Wyatt's out here, Cruz on it, and Ben Gladstone's the far side. They've got locked up. This Express kid, quality off the ground with the ball. Ben Gladstone with a check, doesn't let him pick it up. Need to check on this. So Wyatt lost his stick, and of course Express is yelling that he doesn't have it, but as long as the player without the stick doesn't touch anybody or the ball, then it's not a penalty. You know, that was contested ground ball. We had an opportunity, 50-50, so to speak. Oh, nice dodge, nice dodge. Nice closeout. That is, 9 is a really good player. Got a step. Gordon just stayed right on his back, and we stepped into his face and forced him into a place where couldn't get his hands free to shoot. Wyatt Hurd with some great short stick. What a save by Ethan. Big left-handed hammer from less than 10 yards. Nice. What I really liked about what Wyatt did there is he just slow played that. Like, wasn't sure, and then waited till he knew he could run it through. 7:57 left. What a great start to the third quarter. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Elizabeth. Getting some support here from the sidelines. All right, Alex, top right with the ball. We've got our attack basically in a bunch on the far side. I'm sure they're planning on doing something. Now we're going to move when we get the ball moving. Alex looked at him to, oh, he sweeps across the top, rolls back.
Good job, Danny. Yeah, Daniel.
This mini he's dodging on is a quality athlete. Moves it across the Chris ice line. Chris, nice bouncer. He puts that on the cage, it's going in the net. Just a few inches wide. He took a little something off of it, put a bounce on it, and great looking shot. Here's Charlie O'Brien. They're going to set a pick on Charlie's man. Oh, we got away with it. Big athletic defender. All right, here we go. Chris Iceline, top. Split left-handed, I'm guessing. He's going to pass it back. Alex. Good defense. Good short stick midi defense. Butler on the wing. Nice, it's in the goal.
Way to go, Sean!
It's in the goal.
Way to go, Sean! Let's go, Sean!
Yeah. That is a tough offensive midfielder to stop on an island. Just not going to happen. Go back and forth. What do we got, Grant? 6:06. Denver Elite is up 4-2. Quality lacrosse, some good shots, great backups, patience. We definitely have the athletes to run with any team in this country. Azrael. All right. Sawyer's got it. Back to Ethan. All right, that's possession. Back to Sawyer. Oh, boy. You got it, you got it, you got it. Okay, so heart rate just stopped for a second there, but Sawyer is able to collect it, and we're back on offense. Chris Eislein with the ball, bringing it top left. Alex comes out, Butler's on the top right. So one good thing about like this is twice is Express is out there with some of their top offensive middies. Of course, our guys go both ways too, but the more fatigue we get these people, the better. Charlie O'Brien moves it through Liam to X, back to Charlie O. I think they've kind of decided.
Come on, Ori.
What I think is really smart about these kids is they're smart on their matchups. Like, who do they want to dodge? Move across to Butler. Rizmani, he's gonna shoots it over back. Charlie O'Brien catches it, gives it to Owen Burke. Low angle shot. Goalie makes a great save. Great save. Riding hard on this. Run him down, run him down. Nice job. Charlie O'Brien gets a check from behind and the ground ball. Moves it to Chris Eislein. That is heart and hustle. What a fun series that. Shot over the goal. Charlie O'Brien caught it. Right back to Owen, made a great move. Left-handed shot. Butler shoots it wide. Couldn't quite. There's a little stumble on the backup. 4:26 left. Great ride. Ride back. Got another shot. She's got her feet. All right, let's see what Owen Burke can do. All right, Connor Nesbitt's out here. Eislein and Alex Rizmani. Nice job, Michael. Just shuts down his hands. Nice job, Michael. Takeaway check. Just a patient play. Gets the ball up to Eislein. He's going to redirect. It was helpful that Michael goes up to box. Oh, that was tricky. Out. Feeling like maybe there was a push. Yeah, we let down a little bit on that. One thing that one of the college coaches was telling, I think Max Miles yesterday in the showcase is, as a long stick, you always want to be running somewhere. Because when you stop, you get into this oh dang moment of now what I do. It's tough, right? But got to move your feet. Alley dodge, Chris Eislein's on him. Who's going to be his early dodge? He's swinging inside. Oh my goodness. That was a pretty ridiculous shot. Underhand, sidearm, near side. They had a slide coming 254. Express is coming back within one. So might have been better to have a little bit more talk. Yeah, 4-3 Denver on that. Slide a little bit earlier, just like on Sean Butler's, right? When you get a short stick, playing one of a really good offensive midi out there on the island, really little margin for error. All right, here let's go, Cruz. Sawyer Hudgens near side, Ben Gladstone far side. Ben Gladstone's giving this wing midi the business over there, trying to grab his stick. Nice job, Crew. Pick it up, run to space, run to space, run to space, buddy. Oh, such a good play. Timeout, Nick. Smart play, Nick. Yes. Great play. I don't know if you see it in the feed, but Ben Gladstone was over there annoying the heck out of that wing. And that express wing actually ended up looking at the ref pleading for some, I don't know what he was pleading for, but he didn't get it. Drew Nelson made a great rake, pushed it out forward. Nice scoop. Smart play of just trying to run deep and then get back out, and Nick Mandia with a heady and timely timeout. What are we, 2 minutes? 2:03 by our clock. Lots of lacrosse. This game could end up 7-4 or 7-7 or something like that. So we got a lot of stuff that could happen. We'll see. Never know.
You good, Shane?
Mm-hmm. All right, Ethan, Ian, Gordon, and MDT coming out in fourth quarter, rolling out with Owen, Connors, O'Brien on attack. Wyatt Hurd, Matty Dorr, Ben Dutton running up in the midfield. We're going to look to get this to Ben Dutton. He's got the shorty on him right now. It is one of their better athletic defender shorties. Moves the ball behind to Liam Connors. Charlie's up on the crease. Back to Wyatt, handles the ball. Matty Dorr. We're going to go back to Ben, get a running dodge at this guy. Here he goes, nice split, rolls back. Moves it to Matty. Charlie O'Brien on the wing, far side. Nope, he's not open for that. Matty's going to sweep down the alley. Move it to Charlie O'Brien. Through to Owen, nice catch on a low pass. Owen's running hard.
Get upfield! Get him, Charlie!
Oh, ball's on the ground, ball's on the ground. Still riding. After 20 seconds, they're probably getting close. That's a great ride. Made those guys really work for that. Lucky bounce, could have rolled out. Owen and Charlie turned him back, but they had managed to get the ball clear. Let's see how they organize. Got Matty Dorr, Wyatt Hurd, and looks like Will Howard out playing LSM. Here's Wyatt. Nice defense, pushes this attackman out. We definitely want to organize and move early. This is one of their better attackmen that's isolated on Wyatt with the short stick. But they're crafty. They're also going to be looking to watch number 2. That's just great defense. He never gave him something to look at. Yes. Great pass. Nice save, Ethan. We'll take that. 12-yard shot. They're tired. There's Wyatt. Let's see him move the ball up the field. Redirect. Redirect. Smart, Wyatt. Redirect. Guessing that's a timeout.
Quarter.
Oh, it's quarter. No way. That's quarter?
That's quarter, right on the schedule.
That's quarter. All right. Whew. How's everybody feeling at home? It's kind of quiet out here. I think there's some nerves, but just playing a close game. We're gonna. All right, quarter 4, 1-goal game. I'm certainly glad that I'm announcing this game and I can just focus on that and not all this other stuff. We're not even going to discuss moral victories at this point, but I think just the fact that we're going in with the lead against one of the top teams in the country, and we just beat one of the top teams in the country, speaks to just the advancement of the boys and how much lacrosse intelligence is being showed, and really how calm they are. I think universally, parents would agree, fans would agree, it's harder to watch from the sidelines. I know I've talked to Charlie after games, and he's like, I was just out there having fun. What do you think, Grant? No, it's harder to watch than to play, right?
It is.
Yeah, much harder to watch than to play. All right, we're going to go.
It's harder not filming.
Oh, yeah.
Filming and focus.
Yeah. Grant, we like to be task focused. We're going to roll Azriel, Connor, and Sawyer out for this opening face-off fourth quarter. Gordon, MDT, and Wade, defense, Liam Connors, Owen Burke, and Ben Dutton on attack. Ben Dutton has had a great tournament so far. Some really timely plays, some really good drives. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Oh, we need that ground ball. We've got to have that ground ball in the first time. Nice job, Connor. Gets it up. Ben Dutton's going to come up. Nice job, Ben Dutton. That's what we need. We don't like that call. I think that was interference.
funny? Not down the store for
It's going to be a slash on the clear. That.
Come on, 3-9.
All right. Sorry, we're going to be a man down for a minute. It's going to be less than a minute probably. The penalty is running time, and then it starts when the whistle blows. Jack Benedetto is he's asking for a rules clarification from the ref. I'm not really sure. I think what was really unfortunate is that interference call was, I think, inadvertent contact behind the play, which caused it to be turnover and then led to that. Anyway, we'll regroup, see how this man-up goes. This is going to be a dangerous team. They've got some shooters. Now they're bringing somebody else in. 49 definitely shoots. 99's got a big shot. And 9, frankly, the only one that doesn't really have a big cannon on this Express offense is 23, and he's quite crafty off the ball with some cuts and whatnot. So, getting the shot. Lefty wing. Watch cutters. They're trying to screen. Looking for outside shot. We're going to have to be watching for 23, cutting from the backside. He's getting ready to. Oh, it's in the net. It's a big shot. Tie game here in the fourth quarter.
Go, White, come on!
Go, Denver!
Go, Burmeister! Go, boys!
All right. Crew Gladstone, or Nelson Gladstone and Decanic after this face-off. Connors Burke and Dutton back face-off, and defense is the same. It's Wade Reynolds, Dickinson, Tooman, and Jaffe. Nice job. Crew takes that out, moves it up, control the ball. We got to get that ball off the ground, Thomas. Nice job. Run to space, buddy. Run to space. Run to space. There we go, Liam. And we got a ticky-tack face mask call. That was a gift. The guy certainly hit Liam in the face mask with a stick, but not hard. So we got all the time in the world to organize for this goal, playing man up. So Owen Burke is working hard to get the ball. He's got a short stick matchup. Express has definitely scouted this team. They know who the attackmen are, and they know they don't want them to be matched up with a shorty. Chris Iceland could dodge on any shorty with the best of them. Down to Ben Dutton, across to Owen Burke. He's running it hard. This is what we want. Rip. Dutton's got the ball back. Great backup. Second shot. Nope. Nice job. Okay, now we've got, this is our matchup we want. Key to move your feet. They're going to spread out and let Owen go where he wants. Some good short stick D. And we got another penalty. I'm not sure if that's a cross check or a hold. It's high. I think we're going to go 2 men up. 2 men up. We need this back. We need this goal. So it'd certainly be really helpful. I think it was like a cross check or in the head or something on that far side.
What was the second flag? Go, Denver!
Express does not like the Denver Elite Network. They don't like the commentary. Although I feel like I've been really neutral and complimentary of their players as well. It's been a well-played game, pretty clean, very clean actually.
Stay down!
Moving the ball. We need this ground ball. We cannot let this ground ball go back to Orange. Ah, that's a killer. That is a killer. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. All right, 50. All right, what do we have? We're still fighting for a loose ball. Orange comes up with it. Oh. So I think I discussed in last tournament, it's this really tough balance, and we don't know where it is. All right, look at this. Gordon Reynolds is picking up with the loose ball. Goes back to Ethan. We got it back. You got to be aggressive enough to put pressure on the defense and score goals, and not every pass works out. So nice job working right through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're back even. Even strength. .358 in this game. Wyatt Hurd sweeping wide. Let's find somebody on the far side. Now. Nice job getting his hands free before he makes the pass. Looks for the hitch. He's got a switch. He's got a double. Nice. That's got the back up. All right, we're covering. We're going to bring the ball in on the far side. I'm going to start with Owen Burke. They like his matchup better. Moves it across to. Oh, we need that. All right. Express is going to set up here on the offense. And Gladstone's out a long stick, and we got Sean Butler is going to try and run off. Going to leave Rizmani on the field and get Sawyer Hudgens on, running short stick D midi. We'll see how smart Express is if they recognize that Alex has been out there for a long time. They haven't tried to exploit him yet. Once again, not anything about Alex, but he's been on the field a while, and they throw the ball away. Fortunate circumstances. All right, Alex Rizmani. Swim dodge.
Go, Alex, go! To the rack!
Oh, great save. We're going to back up the shot going to X. Let's see what Charlie O'Brien's going to do. Wisely, he's not feeling his matchup, whatever. He's driving on these guys, and so he's electing to move it and find a more favorable matchup.
Talk it out, guys, talk it out!
Dutton, O'Brien, Connors on attack. Hurd, Dore, Burke running at the midfield line. All right, wants the rollback. Goes to BD. Charlie O'Brien. Moves it back to Ben Dutton. Top left to Dore. TT Wyatt. 113. And it's high game in fourth. Wyatt refused the pick. He's going to try and sneak inside. Wants to be able to roll top side. That's good defense by Express. Let's keep looking on the inside. We're going to find somebody that's going to open. We got to work to get open, boys. Well, Matty Dorr, yes! Yes, Matty Dorr. Super excited for that boy. That's a quality shot. So Wyatt did that all season long at South. Handled the ball, and then he finds Matty Dorr from a sweet Matty Dorr sidearm shot. Near side. Great goal. What do we think we're at, Grant, time-wise? We look like we're less than a minute, so we don't know. Yeah. So we're inside of 2 minutes is a safe bet. Yep. All right, they run a pull out against Azrael. Nice, Connor Nesbitt with a ground ball. That's gotta be a hold. Yes, we got a flag down. That's gonna be white ball. Nice. It's gonna be white ball with an extra man towards the end of the game. I wasn't wearing this microphone, I would definitely chest bump with Shane Connors right here. So we're in a good position. This is what we want. So Express is their man down and planning to play out, which is going to be, they have to force and press the ball to try and get a turnover, and they're going to be short a man. Looks like we're going to call a timeout right after that. Looks like Dutton, O'Brien, Connors on attack. I'm guessing Butler, Rajmani, Iceline, and Mitty. We're guessing 30 seconds left in the game. You know, it's a game of pressure and a game of mistakes. We've made some, they've made some. Two high-quality teams playing really hard. I want to give kudos, because I don't always, to these officials. I think they've called some really excellent games at a high caliber of play today. There's some physical checks, and they really only called the things that were clear and, you know, gave an advantage to the defense on that.
What are we looking at the time?
I think roughly about 30 seconds.
We're guessing 30 seconds.
Friendly reminder.
Oh my God.
Facility, please keep the fields clean by throwing away all the trash at the conclusion of your game. That goes for teams and fans. Thank you. Have a great day.
So I've been in the fire service, and they used to have the tones that went off like that and started your heart. And what they've changed is throw a flag on that. We got a flag down, so even if they turn the ball over, we're going to win. That's game. That's an outstanding Denver Elite victory. Outstanding Denver Elite victory. Wow. Smart, heady lacrosse. Holy cow. If anybody sees David Gladstone around, especially if you're a man, make sure you give him a big hug. He loves those big hugs. Yeah, thank you.
That was pretty awesome.
What an awesome game. What an awesome game.
Good job, brother.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
Fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was super fun. Holy moly. So Denver Elite, I don't know where Express is on the rankings, at the very top. Just looking at their talent. BBL at the very top. Our boys have brought it to another level. Noticed that there was a shortened roster. Some kids didn't see as much playing time, and from what I understand, the boys are why they might have some personal disappointment with that. They are okay. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. We're going to do a post-game interview. Who do you think is the most loquacious player? I'm thinking maybe Ben Dutton or Charlie O'Brien. Who knows? I'm just joking about Charlie O'Brien. Anybody that knows him, he's a man of few words.
It's still street.
I think Grant is going to go over there and retrieve a couple players for the post-game interview. We're going to go with Matty Dorr with the clutch game-winning goal, and Ethan, who closed out that game with some super strong saves. So I think we should have a pretty good interview there.
had a shot
Yeah.
and ask Alex what he was thinking out there.
Yeah, all right.
Shane, we good here?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, Ben.
All right, boys. How about helmets off? Yeah.
You gotta put the mic on him.
Okay, I'll put it right on him. So we're here with,
Hold it up.
yeah, I will. We're here with Matty Dorr and Alex Rusmani. Matty, I want to go to you. Game winner.
Yeah.
What are you feeling right now?
I feel really well. I'm feeling really confident right now. Just with the entire offense, just the way we're moving, it felt right. So
Yeah, nice. I noticed what I've been noticing in the last few games is that your head's always up and you like that sweep and you're always looking in there. So
yeah,
feeling like the offense is working for you.
yeah,
Signature Matt Dorr shot, except I think maybe top shelf, but
Yeah.
I'll take near side, right? Yeah.
Near side hit, yeah.
Some
I'll take it.
big fist bumps when you're on the sidelines after that?
yeah.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alex, lots of runs up and down the field. What are you like?
yeah.
What's the difference in late in the game when you're going like on offense and then in defense? Like, where do you have a different point of focus? Or just what's right in front of you?
Late in the game, like especially going up and down the field, it's just who can get there fastest. Because at the end of the game, when it's tight like that, it's who gets up the field fastest that usually wins the game.
Yeah, nice. So just hustle.
Yeah.
Right. What did Nick give you any words after this finish, or he'll do that later?
We'll get some more over there, but he just says that he's very proud of us. Finally, winning, going 3-0 on the first day. So very excited for
You
tomorrow.
guys have been working for this for a long time.
Yeah.
It's great. You guys are a couple of OGs.
Oh,
Anything else?
No,
No. Congratulations, boys.
thank you.
Nice job. Nice job on that game winner.
Thank you.
All right. I'll buy you an ice cream.
Oh yeah.
All right, that was Matty Dorr with the game-winning goal on the frame from Wyatt, and some perspective two-way midi Alex Rusmani. So, signing off from the Denver Elite Network.